Alright y'all, June 5th, 2022. The current plan is to go on a 33-mile solo hike on the Appalachian Trail. I am currently at Hot Springs. I am getting picked up and shuttled to Devil Fork Gap, and then I will hike southbound back to Hot Springs, North Carolina. Here we go. Alrighty guys, so the plan for today is 9.4 miles. It's the second shelter that we get at going southbound. I don't know what it's called. And we started at 2 o'clock, so I'm expecting if I get in by 7, it'll be good. First steep up. Trail is here just to go up and over this pointless up and down. Now we go down. So that's the best water source I've ever seen. And we go up. Straight up. Look at those leaves. They're not moving. So I stop, take a look at the time, want to see what's next. It really doesn't matter. I just have to keep hiking. Like, it's not going to change. A little different scenery. Popped out into the field. There it goes. So, big butt bypass means that we have 1.1 mile left. Most of it is downhill. So we're getting close, and it's 5:45. You really see some amazing stuff on the trail. Good night. So I guess if I took the bypass, I would have bypassed all those boulders. But I didn't know that. All right, so I lied again. Now I have 1.2 miles left until camp. You know, the only things that I really think about out here is God and memories and how grateful I am. And then I do math. Okay, so 0.5 miles in 20 minutes, or was that 1.2 in 30 minutes? What? And then I say, oh well, I don't know. There's a reason I'm in social work. I am enjoying these balds, or grassy areas. I'm really, really grateful that it's cloudy. Those look a little bit darker than on screen. They look a little darker than they actually are. But I'm grateful that the sun's not beating down on me. guys, in camp. Got here at 6:35, so I did 9.4 in 4.5 hours, which is pretty good. I only stopped for 10 minutes for a quick snack and a refill on water. There are two other guys here. They're both in hammocks. Hopefully my snoring doesn't bother them. Walking through all of that grass, I checked myself for ticks. I wasn't 100% sure what I was going to do if I found a tick. Michael! What the heck is that? Current time, 8:30. My bear bag is hung up. I'm laying in my hammock. I'm going to write in the journal that I have. Just keep a track of where we've been and what's it been like, so I can look back at it. I'm pretty sure that this is my 5th 30+ mile hike in my life, which is pretty cool. So 30 times 5 is 180. I've gone like 36 and a few 33s and that 37, so I know it's probably close to 200. And then we also did a 20 mile to Hot Max back to Hot Springs. So I'm over, or after I'm done with this hike, I will be over 200. That's pretty cool. The wind's blowing. I've got my tarp in the snake skin. I don't think I'm gonna put the tarp out tonight. It's just under 60 degrees right now. And I realized that I forgot my nighttime socks. But if that's the only thing that I forgot, then we're in pretty good shape. So tomorrow should be a slightly lighter day. It's about 7.6. We'll see how it works. I might need to go. So if I do 7.6 tomorrow, and then it would put me to do a 15.4 day 3, and then that would give me just 5 miles out to Hot Springs. I'm worried a little bit about my knees going down into town, so we'll figure it out. Maybe I can go a little bit more tomorrow, so I don't have to do as much, but it depends on where the camping is. Had dinner with 3 guys that are doing the entire trail, or attempting to do the entire trail. They're pretty decent, pretty nice guys. No problems, they're still up there at the fire, but I want to read and I want to be by myself, so I get to choose that, and here I am. I'm feeling pretty good. My calves and my ankles are a little bit sore, which is kind of weird, but it was good. It's been good. Okay. Just check to see if I have any service to check in with Mike and everybody, and I don't. So, thinking about you, Mike. Love you, Isabel. Have a great week at camp. Morning. Hope everybody is doing well. I have a plan for a little over 7 miles today. Got out of camp at 10:30. There's a breeze today. Should have some really, really pretty views today. I heard from some people that were doing the AT through hike. I'm going northbound. I'm going southbound. So shared kind of what the next little section brings. It's kind of a benefit. So we'll see. I'm looking forward to some pretty views. if it's bad weather. It looks like I'm going on an exposed ridgeline, or yes, exposed ridgeline trail to the left. There's no clouds. Got a breeze today. Wonder if I should eat something, take a second. It's not a bad idea. All right, I'm gonna do that first. We're just about there. This is the top of the Ridge Line Trail. It's noon. I went just to check to see if I had service to make some phone calls or text some people, and no service. All the way up in the top of the world. No service. It's all right. And it just keeps going. That's the trail down there. This would be a whole lot easier going up than down. I'm probably going to take off my bag and go down, get it, go down, get it, go down, get it. I don't like anything else. I don't want to break an ankle up here. Just a sliding down, nice and gentle. Whew. Should be fine now. Then it goes up. I prefer to go up this way than down it. I don't know what's on the other side. So this is our last up for the day. We've got 0.8 to go, and then 1.8 once we get to the top, down into the shelter. Just filtered some water. It's 2 o'clock. I hear people. There are more trees. New tarp setup. All kinds of room. Hey, look at me. I'm practically standing up in my tarp. Practically. I've got these really cool poles that I'm going to... Alright guys, quick trip recap. Ended up going 7.3 miles today, and it was over 5 hours. Or just under 5 hours. The ridge walking was really boulderous and pretty intense, so that slowed me down quite a bit. But the last 2.5 miles into the campsite or the shelter was good. There's a few people here. They're still talking. It's 8:45, and I am officially headed to bed. Trying to get an early start tomorrow. I set an alarm clock for 6 o'clock. The rain is supposed to start at 8, and I have some cell service, so it also is saying that there might be some hail tomorrow. Plan is to go 14.8 miles. which will be the longest that I've ever hiked in one day. So we'll see. I've got a ramen noodle for lunch tomorrow to give me a good boost of carbs and some extra sodium. My body's feeling pretty good though, so I'm doing all right. It's really windy right now, and I think it's supposed to start raining around 11 or midnight. And I think that's about it. So we'll see you on the trail in the morning, bright and early. I don't know what time sun is supposed to rise tomorrow, but I'm hopeful that I'll be up in time for that. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and wish me that I can get a quick sleep, quick to bed sleep, quick go to sleep quick. I think that's it. Love ya. Good night. All right, good morning. It is day 3. It's 5:35. I'm walking out of camp. Decided to get an early start today because the rain is supposed to start at 8. Looks like thunderstorms on and off pretty much all day. So I heard a really smart AT thru hiker one time. I can't remember his name, but he said if you wake up early, you own the day. If you wake up late, the day owns you. And so I'm going to put that into effect today. Pretty eerie walking around in the headlamp and seeing the trees in a whole different kind of way. The one benefit, we had so much wind last night, it was very windy. So the one benefit of all of that is that there's no spider webs on the trail, which is great. It did not rain at all yesterday, and but the tarp worked out well. My new system was good, and had some peanut butter for breakfast. It did not make hot coffee. I was able to get out of camp in about an hour. So let's see what happens. Sunrise should be up by 6:15. So I'll be walking as the trees come alive, and that also will be a pretty cool thing to experience. So let's keep going on our adventure. And just like that, my lamp doesn't really make a difference. Maybe a little bit, but not much. All right, y'all. It is just after 7 o'clock in the morning, and I am officially halfway through the hiking miles of the trip. Going up. So, do you know what thunderstorms mean typically? That there is high humidity during the day. So there's that. And going up this side of the mountain, there is no breeze. So there's that. But there's no stopping outside of my brakes, obviously. Come on, gotta keep pushing. Alrighty, folks, it is 10:50 right now. I do have some service at the shelter, so I was able to check the radar. It is supposed to be storming or starting to rain at 11:15, and then it stops at 1:15, and then it starts again a few hours afterwards. So what I might do is I'm probably going to hang out here, hunker down, try to pass the bulk of the storm, and then I've got 6.2 miles left. So that should give me a good little break, maybe about it starts by 1:15. I'd like to try to be in camp by 2. I'll have to do my math, and you know math is not my strong suit, so we'll figure it out. I'm at least gonna put my feet up. I already have water, and there's lots of mosquitoes around, and I just saw a chipmunk like really close to me. Alrighty. Oof, those ups were pretty terrible, pretty terrible. So this is what you do when you're trying to elevate your feet. It's starting to rain outside. Maybe I can take a nap. I don't know. I've never tried to take a nap in a shelter before. Oops. Oh. There's friggin' mice and shit. So we'll see. So far, it's just a sprinkle. But I know I've got a ramen noodle to eat, which I'm really excited about that. And I read a book. I downloaded some Netflix episodes of Virgin River, and I could watch those. I've already got water, so good there. All right, guys, we are on an ascent to Rich Mountain Tower. There's a fire tower up there. It's 0.9 miles of just straight up, and I think we go like over 500 feet up in that amount of time. So doing pretty good. The rain actually never even came, so I stayed in camp for about 2 hours, which is nice. Put my feet up, and now I'm going up, and we'll see what happens. Thanks. You're welcome. I was so discouraged a second ago because I thought, like, I must be at the top. And then I saw a spring, and I was like, is that the spring that I thought I saw at 0.4 miles, like 40 minutes ago? And I was like, okay, get some goo and get some Gatorade, keep going. But I actually made it. Rich Mountain Fire Tower, 0.15 up. I've heard from 2 people it's worth it. I might have some views. Half tempted to leave my pack, but there's bear activity around here, so what's another? I just had some goo, I guess I'll just go. All right, let's go. Found it. More steps. Yes, Mike, I went up and then I got back down. I'm safe. My legs weren't jelly at all, but I'm sure your palms are sweaty even just watching this. This is a pain in the butt. Road walking. This is fun. Not gonna work. Nope. No trees for me. Here's the pond. So I'm in search of water and then camp. And I've been walking about 20 minutes past the other campsite that I saw, and I showed you guys that was not going to work. Just ran into a day hiker, and she said that just to let you know, I've seen 3 bears in the past few miles. They just kind of scattered off, just waking them up before mama. There are some youngsters that are super cute. Maybe I'm going to hot springs. We shall see. Able to get a little bit of water. Stopped and talked to 2 thru hikers that are just coming up from hot springs. One of the guys said that they did see a few bears. I've got 3.7 miles, so I am probably just gonna go to hot springs. It's about 5 o'clock right now, so I wanted one more night in the woods, but I'm just not willing to risk it, really. And that's all she wrote. So hopefully I don't blow up my knees. Wish me luck, guys. You guys remember the scene in Parent Trap where the girls tell that stepmom that if you bang sticks together, it'll keep away the bears or something, or whatever animal it was? Well, that's what I'm doing. Every once in a while, I'm clicking my trekking poles together and I'm talking out loud, just try to scare them off. Been hiking for 20 minutes. It's been straight up, but not actually too bad. I haven't made too many stops. It's probably just the adrenaline of like, okay, well, decision has been made. We're just gonna go to Hot Springs, and now I'm ready to get there. So it'll end up being a 20-mile day. Woo! Yeah, here we go. Made it. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So got a little bit more trail to go. It's a good sign when the car is there and I'm not walking across sun.